How you doing? Huge shout out to Jake Monroe and Frojack, first of all, doing awesome work. And I just wanted to add my 2 cents in and do my part after hearing what happened to Henry Novak and the release of the body cam, which I couldn't even really watch after hearing his pleas and stuff. We've been hearing the same thing happen here pretty much every other day. There was Elizabeth Strope, was it? They found her still tied to the bed, and she was being abused for months, they say, with a broken limb. We also had Karen Dean Hollis. She was found in different places, if you know what I mean. Was raped and even like at post-mortem kind of thing happening to her. And then we had it was Ross Falzone. He didn't plan on taking the subway stairs, and um, and then there was this Jerome Combs, which I really can't even say what he did. She passed away. Grapes uh, from him. I think she was 3 or 4 years old. And this just keeps on happening. And if we don't join together, it's going to keep on happening. Um, if the races were reversed, you'd see them outside. And a lot of it has to do with how we're teaching our kids. Um, we, we, we have parents teaching their own seed that they're poisoning the crops. And it's been happening for generations. And it's it's hard it's hard that to hear this happening and see it happening over and over again. And this is what happens, this white guilt. This is where this comes from. Our parents teaching their kids that they're poisoning the whole crops, and then it's reinforced in school. Their whole education system told you're the bad one. But if we're so bad, why is everybody coming here? And they use guilt to control us. And if you don't believe me, you're racist. You know, um, they want to guilt us to extinction, is what I think they want us to do. And it happens so like frequently, we don't even notice anymore. Biden said, "You ain't black." Why? Because the biggest, like, being labeled white, that's like the biggest insult to Democrats. And we got to stop that. It's so uh, systematic now. And they call their racism systematic when they're the most protected people in the world. If that's oppression, I got to get me some, because this white privilege ain't working out. But we need to stick together, and I think the people that that cry and hate America, they would leave. They would free themselves from these wicked shackles of oppression. They'd break free and be free at last. But they need us to survive, and they know that. And now they have daddy issues. And that's all I got to say. Um, I'll check you out next time, guys.